Don't throw the blast ball straight at the player, rather aim to hit their side. Let me explain. If you're at the edge of the blast ball's explosion, you'll get blown far away. However, if you get really close to the ball, it won't blow you as far. You'd think it would be the opposite or the other way around, but that's not true. If you take away anything from this video, it's this. Rather than throwing a bomb at someone's face, throw it beside them but slightly away so that they're on the edge of the explosion's radius. On the other hand, if you see a ball approaching you, you'll want to run towards it and not away, because remember, if you're near the ball, it won't flung you that far. And oh yeah, if you jump on top of the bomb, it'll blow you upwards rather than sideways. However, you could be sneaky with this little trick. You could throw a ball late, making it to where the other guy won't have time to react. And in my opinion, the best way to kill someone is to cook up a ball, and once it starts to beep fast, aim the blast ball at the sides of the player and just watch them go flying to their death. If you throw a bomb at the left side of someone, they'll go flying to the right and vice versa. And one of the most broken things you can do is you can throw a bomb at the sides of a platform and the blast will go right through the platform and hit the player. It doesn't stop it or decrease its power. Basically, the reason why it's broken is because you don't have to aim at someone so they won't know it's coming. Another thing I'll do is if someone is near me, I'll jump and the ball will go a short distance, which could potentially get them out. And if someone is far away from me, I'll just jump dive and the ball will go quite the distance. Honestly, sniping players is my favorite thing to do in this map, but it's really tricky and honestly not worth going for. But hey, a cheeky snipe, it's a fun thing and I just love doing it personally. This is great for when you're at the bottom part of the map. Let's dial it back a bit and talk about how the blast ball spawns. Trust me, it's important. Whenever a ball spawns, it gets tagged to that spawner that it came from. The only way for a new one to spawn is if the old one fell off the map. Upon exploding, a new bomb will appear and that bomb gets tagged to the original bomb spawner. And as the water rises, if a bomb gets covered in water, the game still thinks the bomb was on the floor and it won't spawn a new one until it gets used, which is basically impossible because if you go into the water, you're dead. If you ever see a spawner that isn't working, that's why. Now let's put this into practice. I'm currently on the yellow block and this player threw a bomb on the red platform, and as you can see, the bomb isn't respawning because the old ball exploded and a new one popped out, and it is currently on the red platform. So I went to the red platform, got the ball, and killed this guy who was waiting for the ball to spawn. The ball falls off the map and a new one spawns. I then try to snipe his friend, and as you can see, the ball pops out a new one and is on the slide. Remember that the ball is tagged to the spawner and a new ball won't come out until the ball is used. So I kick the ball off the map and a new one spawns. This is all to say, learning how the spawners work will give you the slight edge needed to kill your opponent. Most people camp at the spawners and wonder why the ball isn't coming out, potentially putting themselves in a bad spot to get sniped. This part of the video will cover the best places you should be in if you want to kill people. While you can kill people just about anywhere in the map due to its layout, some spots are better than others. The slam side is where I'll go first, and I'll usually slide dive and jump over the opening so that I can get to the bombs quickly. I'll see if there are people who are trying to go to the golden zone and throw a bomb to the side of them, and since both sides are open, they'll just go flying. I'll also see if there are people on the bridge behind me. Usually people just stand there, which makes them easy targets, and it being so small just makes it a guarantee you'll kill them, so as long as you aim well. My favorite spot to throw blast balls is the middle tilting platform. I don't know why, but almost no one throws bombs there, and people usually just camp on there. I'll wait on the slide, and once it comes down, I'll cook up a bomb and jump dive to throw it with some speed. You can do this on the square bumper zone as well, but a lot of people usually camp there, whereas the slide section usually doesn't have that many people, so I just choose to do it there. The yellow platform that's at the bottom of the map is also a spot I'll hit if I happen to see a guy or two. Though you'll be duking it out for the bomb, what I'll usually do is, once I get the ball, I'll run away, then turn around and let go of the bomb. Again, to the side of them, and they'll usually die. Another thing I love doing is just trying to snipe players who are on the spawners across from me. I'll jump dive and that will propel the bomb further, and with any luck they'll die. Not consistent at all and it's incredibly tricky to do, but it's very satisfying when you pull it off. If you're at the bottom of the map but next to the spawner that has a hammer, you can actually jump dive and let go of the blast ball and actually snipe people who are on the red platform. This is very dangerous just because when you jump dive you could potentially hit the hammer and that will just knock you off the map. Sometimes people will camp on the 3 moving platforms that's near the top. If you see people just camping there, cook up a blast ball and go for the easy kill. I usually like to go for the kills, but not everyone is like that, so in this section I show you the best spots to camp. In the golden zone, you can squeeze yourself in between this little gap and you'll be protected from the sides, which as we learned is the best place to aim when it comes to killing someone. The only place that can hit you is from the front and back, but you'll just fly upwards. But the downside is that it's an incredibly popular spot, so you'll just see a whole swarm of people camping there, and you can't get rid of them unless you have multiple people pelting them with blast balls, and even that won't work. park. Hide under this aqua colored bridge and just chill there. The bombs can't blast you away, although people will try and push you off the maps, but in my opinion it's a good spot nonetheless. While I did mention that you can kill people who camp on the middle tilting platform, if you're aware of the blast balls and move away from its radius, it's a decent little spot to set up shop. Honestly, if your lobby made it far to where the water is rising, that's impressive. The water will start to rise at the 1 minute point, and the slide is what will get covered in water first. I'd make my way to the golden zone or to the very top of the map and just chill there. You could stay on the section with a square bumper and just bounce on it, and the middle tilting platform is a decent place to be, but just watch out for potential blast balls. Fun fact, if you throw a blast ball at the base of the wall and jump at the last second, you can get on top of the arch. I've never done it, nor do I care to, but it's a thing you can do. So thank you to all our members for your support. Click on this video if you want to be a speed demon on Speed Slider.